There we go. Step one. Done. So Matt's officially on his last piece of pizza. And those are all the toppings that fell off of it. Welcome back to another upload, guys. Hope you enjoyed the last video. I didn't. It was quite the pain for me overall. Ethan would agree. But kind of piggybacking off of that video, I still got some brake work to do. With that being said, this is for my parking brake or my emergency brake or whatever you want to call it. I took them off a long time ago because they were just in the way and looked ugly, and I wasn't really using them. Well, now that I plan on driving the truck a lot more on the road, I like the idea of having the safety net of an emergency brake or parking brake, whatever. But in the situation I'd be using them, it would be an emergency. But yeah, I've had those for a long time. I don't know if you saw all the dust on this box, but it's pretty dusty. So they've been sitting there for a while, so I figured might as well get them put on. So yeah, I think we're gonna try to tackle that today. And I'm also gonna look at my options for getting rid of my booster on my master cylinder. So this actually has power brakes. It was power brake from factory. Some options didn't have power. This one obviously does, and I don't like it. I have to run a electric vacuum pump because my engine doesn't pull enough vacuum with the camshaft that's in it, which is a fun problem to have, I guess, if you want to say that. You know, it's got that hot for teacher cam in it, but you know, like I said, it doesn't really pull enough vacuum for the booster to work, so I have to have that extra pump. So yeah, I'm gonna explore some options and see what it would take to get rid of that, put a manual pump on it, and redo my lines, so that way when I take my header off, I don't have to take the lines off, because that's the biggest pain in the butt ever. I don't know why anybody would design it that way. I don't know. I digress. Anyways, we'll see what we can get done. We got some buddies coming over tonight, so we're just gonna have some more shop hangs and see what we get into. But yeah, follow along. Hope you enjoy. Okay, looking under the truck, this is the back of the brake drum. That's where my cable needs to go through. And actually, when I took it apart all those years ago, I just zip tied the other, connection right there. That still runs all the way up to the brake pedal, but that's where I need to connect everything. This shouldn't be too hard per se, because it runs back through here and it hooks right, somewhere in there. Anyways, you guys get the point. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get that put in there and see if I can get it ran to where it needs to go, and we'll have emergency brakes. Also, ignore this drain pan. It's for my rear end. I kind of grenaded it a long time ago, and I just haven't gotten around to fix it. That'll be on the list. We'll get that done. So it looks like the spring side goes in here. Oh, yep. I see it. Looks like it's gonna be a fun time. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it. That part was easy. See if I can kind of show you guys what I had to do. So there's the cable right there, and there's basically a little like clip that the end of that has to sit in, and it just runs right there. Runs down through and back out here. All in all, that wasn't too bad, but now I gotta see if I can get it ran the rest of the way. I'm trying to figure out the best way to run this. With the truck being lowered, not everything is, originally how it was. So I'm trying to find a better way to run all this stuff to where it's not gonna snag on anything, it's not gonna get cut. Thinking something like that. This ends up here, and that's how those, like that. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. I can always change it later too if I need to. So, there we go. Step one, done. There goes my hat. Okay, so that goes in there. This one goes in there. And that's the parking brake. Just like that. What do you think? Should I be like all the old school guys and paint my drums red? I personally hate that look. I don't know why it was a thing, but it was nonetheless. Maybe if this video is the one that gets my YouTube channel monetized, I'll paint them red, just because I think, I don't know. That's a good trade-off. I get paid for the video, I'll paint my Falcons red. Okay, two things. I know in the last clip you saw me put the drums back on. I took them back off. They're right there. Went ahead and painted them black, not red. But that way they just look a little bit cleaner in between the wheels and everything. But the offer still stands. If this video gets my channel monetized, I will paint them red. As ugly as it is, I will paint my brake drums red if I get monetized. Bet. Figure I might as well see how some of this B-roll looks that I got so far. My cousin is letting me borrow a Sony a7 II, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try it, see if I like it, but see if it gives me some better camera quality for like B-roll and stuff. It's kind of hard to use. Right now I'm filming on my phone, but yeah, it's a little difficult to use that camera because the focus is a manual, so it doesn't just do it on its own. So, happens, but we'll see. I hear somebody. I think somebody's here. Oh yeah! Yee-haw.
Yee, and I cannot stress this enough.
Ha.
What was the pass time? I forgot.
I think it was like 380.
Through the lights, force shut down, 3840, 341.
Like 3 seconds?
Yeah, it was a 3 second, 1,000 foot pass. Because Top Fuel doesn't do quarter mile, they only do 1,000 feet.
Oh, really?
They need more shutdown. Okay, Matt, explain your monstrosity that you got going on.
I'm doing keto, so I got a cauliflower crust pizza, deluxe, and the boys in the kitchen took that personally.
That's deluxe. I mean, look at it's so tall.
The crust is a centimeter thick and the rest is just a mountain of toppings.
Dang, I love it.
10 out of 10, busted.
So Matt's officially on his last piece of pizza, and those are all the toppings that fell off of it. He's got a whole salad to go with his pizza.
Because healthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on keto.
Keto diet's great.
It is cauliflower pizza, so we're good. Hang on, what about the floor? That's not even all the toppings on the pan. He's got it on the floor too.
Down there.
I might be wearing a little bit of it.
Matt's trying to leave and we won't let him, so we just keep messing with his car. Alrighty, it's a new day. We got the emergency brake all installed. It still needs adjusted. Figured that'd be kind of hard to do without having the truck on the ground and being able to see how much tension and stuff it has. And I also want to make sure that I don't have it too tight to where it's causing drag in my brakes. But we'll get to that. It's super easy. I'm not worried about it. But that's done. now what I have to do, I have to run to A1 Auto Parts. They ordered a can of paint for me. It's a special can of paint. It's the same paint I used on the header, and I can't seem to find it anywhere, so they ordered some for me. So I got that in, and I have to go get a headlight for my wife's car. She was driving to work the other day, and one of her friends was like, hey, did you know your headlight was out? And of course she didn't know. I didn't know. So now I get to fix that today. So here we go. Here goes nothing. For those of you wondering, a 2016 RAV4 takes a 9012 bulb. Don't know what that means, but John at A1 Auto Parts knew. So he's on it. Let's see if I can get this plug off. Yeah, I'd say that's a little blown there. When it's not connected, I'd say that's a blown bulb. You'll have that on the big jobs. Also, props to Toyota for making it actually easy to change a bulb. I feel like a lot of cars nowadays, you have to take out the grill, take out the actual headlight housing, all that, just to change a bulb, and it's a pain. Or you can be like some people, and if you're watching this, you know who you're talking about, have LED headlights that are built into the housing that are really expensive. That's directed at one person and one person only. Well, that's back in. Let's see if these bulbs work. Good as new. Alrighty, now that all those errands are done, we're back from the parts store and everything. I think that's just about gonna wrap up this video. I know, like I said, it wasn't much of a informative or how-to video or anything like that. It was more of just hanging out in the shop, hanging out with buddies, tackling those small tasks that just need to get done. I've been putting it off for years and years, and that's kind of the benefit of these videos and editing and all that stuff has done for me is, you know, it's motivated me to get back out in the garage more, which I think everybody should do. You know, it's a great time if you enjoy working on cars and busting your knuckles every once in a while. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We're still growing the channel. I'm not monetized, so I'm just doing this literally for the fun of it, not getting paid or anything like that. When I made the whole joke about painting my drums red, and I would do it if I got monetized, I'm so far away from getting monetized, so I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.